Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Apex Investor. It's been a while since we've done an update, so consider this the weekend update. First, we're going to look at Metamaterials. That's the number one stock of this channel, and I'm very bullish for this company, despite its recent drawbacks. We've had so much good news for this company, yet the stock is not reacting. And if you watched my last video, which was basically a summary of Sterling Stock's interview with George Palikaras as well as Ken Rice, one of the reasons why that is because the stock price will not be driven up by PR or anything like that. It is the revenue. The quarterly reports are going to be the big reason for the stock to move, and as well as the partnerships that their partners are going to announce. Not Metamaterials. They're not going to make the announcements. It will be their partners that are going to do the press releases, and they might not even mention Metamaterials. So it's going to be, it is a challenge. I have to admit, it is a challenge with this company when you have things like that going on. So let's look at on the Friday. This stock went down all the way down to 204. It hasn't been that low in a long time. And this isn't a knock on the stock itself. This is a sign, a symptom of what's going on in the market. We have the Dow is also down as well. It's at 35,000. So the market is dipping. And if we look at the last year, has it been this low? No, it has not been below. Has not been at this level in a long time, since 2020, December, January area. So yeah, this is really good support. It looks like the lowest this will go to is maybe 50 cents. Looks like 50 cents is the absolute. Okay, 48 cents. Looks like I saw 48 there. So around 48, 50 cents will be your absolute lowest. I think this would go down to. So it could be shorted a little bit more down to $1. I hate to say it, but I'm just telling you based on this chart here where it could end up. So at the lowest, you're looking at 50 cents. But looking at the surge of volume right here, right there, right at that level. So there's a lot of support actually at $3. It just hasn't really kicked in, I guess, which is, I don't know how to explain that. But the market is down. This looks like a stock market crash to me, in my opinion. We just haven't heard people say this is a stock market crash. I think this is a stock market crash. In my opinion, a lot of stocks have gone down to very, very low levels. Let's look at March 2020 just to see how low it was back when we had a bit of a crash there. Yeah, it was around $1. So this really took a turn for the worse during the pandemic. At the peak of it was below $1. But it was actually it says $2 to $3 even before the pandemic. So it's actually a healthy level. But what I predict with Metamaterials, and again, I'm not a financial advisor or an expert, but based on my instincts, when the stock gets down to a low enough level, we're going to see a rubber band effect where it's going to get pushed down to a very low level, which it is right now, but it's going to probably get pushed down even lower, maybe even below $2, perhaps even $1, maybe even to 50 cents. But once it reaches that level, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to go crazy. This is going to go like shooting up to the moon. But it has to go down first, as far down as it can go. Because that's what happens when you pull back a rubber band. You pull it back, and then once it reaches that resistance, it's going to come back to where it should be. And again, you're going to need news catalysts. You're going to need all these other things to work in its favor. But this stock, I guarantee you, will not be down at $2 by this time, by the end of the year. It's not going to stay at this level. This is a fire sale. So just enjoy it while it lasts. Those who are buying the stock, I should say. But if you've already bought the stock, how can you enjoy this? Like, this is depressing, to be honest. looking at your portfolio and you're down like 50% or more, it's not a reason to jump for joy or anything like that. So these are very depressing times. I'm not going to mince words. This is a depressing time if you bought the stock at $5 or $10 or $20. You feel like you're getting your butt kicked right now, but never fear. This stock is truly worth triple digits, and I'm going to keep saying that until it reaches triple digits, and it will eventually. It's one of the most bullish companies in the stock market of all the companies. So we're going to look at another company that I'm very bullish for, but I do not own any shares in. It is called QuantumScape, and QuantumScape is special because they are coming up with the most advanced battery for electric vehicles, and a lot of people are lining up to get this technology. Volkswagen, I think, got a head start, so they have exclusivity to their tech, and I predict this one will be triple digits very easily. It actually was triple digits at one point. If you go back to about a year ago, let's see, 5 years now. Yeah, it was all the way up to $114 back in December of 2020. So this already hit triple digits just on hype alone. It didn't even have a proof of concept. They didn't demonstrate that their technology works, and it was not installed in any vehicles in a mass production way. So when that happens, you can expect this to go to triple digits. So right now, yeah, it is at a discount in a way. It is closer to support, which is $19, and then even here you see it at around $11 or so. So right now, yeah, it is a pretty good price, to be honest, for QuantumScape. This was actually regularly above $40, regularly $40, $50. So you could actually double your portfolio just with this one alone. And 52-week range at $19 to $71. So yeah, this is a very, very good stock. And again, you have a lot of automobile companies, manufacturers lining up to get their hands on their tech. And Tesla might be one of those. Tesla Motors might be one of those companies that are lining up for a piece of that QuantumScape pie. So that's QuantumScape for you. Next is Coinbase. I really do feel this company as well is going to, I mean, it already is at a high level. You can see the market cap is at $60 billion. 52-week range of 208 to 429. So we are closer to support, but I would still wait. Crypto is a very risky proposition at this moment because we have world governments who are planning to introduce their own centralized digital currencies apart from Bitcoin, which is probably the wrong move, but I mean, we'll see how it plays out. So Coinbase right now, I think you'd probably want to buy this at $200 or below. In my opinion, I think you should wait for this to drop even below this level. But resistance is looking like 300, 340. I mean, Bitcoin does go through cycles, so we'll see how this pans out. DWAC is one of the only stocks behaving this way. Everything is down except for DWAC. It does not reflect by any stretch of the imagination what is going on in reality. It is like in its own dreamland. So if you look at the range 67 to 72, this is only just going higher and higher. I feel like this is going to go to triple digits again. It was at $175, so this could very well go to 200 actually. This is only going up. I don't know. Maybe it's the Trump factor. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, 45 was definitely the support level, and it's kind of, tongue-in-cheek 45 because he was the 45th president. And this is crazy, like absolutely insane. Like it was at $10 and went up to 170. So if you bought it at 10, you sold it at 170, and then you bought it again at 45, and you're gonna sell it eventually when it gets to triple digits again. He's just making you rich. Like it's unbelievable what's going on in the DWAC. It's a really good stock. You can say what you want about the man, but the stock does not disappoint if you're buying that stock. Full disclosure, I do not own DWAC. I wish I did, but I don't know if I should buy it at this price. But trajectory is looking at GameStop and AMC. before the squeeze. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like it's going to get right back to 170 pretty easily too, especially by February 21st when their social media platform debuts. In February, it's going to really explode without a doubt. Okay, moving on to GameStop. Wow, what a journey. We've really seen a lot with GameStop. We've seen it all the way down at $14. I remember at $14, $20 it exploded. Went up to 40, 50, 60, and then 90, and then 400, I think 50 at one point, at 483. And now it's all the way down to 112. So it's been shorted, it seems. It's all the way down again. We could see this go down to what I've been calling true support, which is between 60 to 90. Maybe even 45 to 90, depending on if the market really is decimated, like crashes to the absolute bottom. Well, not the absolute bottom, but to pandemic levels when everything crashed. I call it a mini crash, but I mean it really was a crash. Whatever you want to call it, it was a crash. So this could go down to 45. 45 to 60. I would wait for this to go below 100. I wouldn't buy this at this point. I'd proceed with caution. But resistance, yeah, you can sell this right back at 250 plus. But yeah, wait for this to continue to drop. It is being manipulated. Bitcoin is also falling. It's kind of in between. It's in a limbo phase where you had it at 30,000 and went all the way up to 60-something thousand, 68,000. So yeah, this is it is a risky proposition because again, the world governments all over the planet, they have different countries who want to come up with their own centralized cryptocurrency, their own blockchain technology, and it seems that they are trying to convert or to translate into from paper currency, fiat or whatever you call it, physical dollars into digital dollars. So that seems to be the trend. I don't think any company has successfully transitioned is the word. They haven't transitioned to this digital currency yet, but that seems to be the plan. And some people, come up with different theories as to why that is. I'm not going to mention any of those theories, but I don't know. It could be that that's just the way things are going. A lot of people just do online banking. They send e-transfers. No one really sends physical money anymore. And very, very rarely are you handing off, physical dollars unless it's like for a vending machine or something. But 42,000 is the current price. And we'll see what happens with crypto. I mean, it tends to go down. Let's see, back in March 2020, I think it did hit a bottom right here, 5,000. So could it go down to 5,000? Yeah, it could very well go back down to 5,000, 10,000 and below. It could very well drop again. We could see that if the stock market crashes. This is going all the way back down. And then back up because it's the rubber band effect. All right, the last stock we're going to look at for this video is AMC. This is another stock that we've been tracking since this channel started, since the inception of this channel, and it's all the way down to 1951. Like, not the year, but the value was down to $19.51 on Friday. That is, I don't even know what to say about that, but it's quite a journey from all the way up to $70, $72 to be exact, to 20 now. I mean, if you didn't sell at 70 and now you're holding the bag, oh man, you must be kicking yourself. I would wait for this to go down to $6 to $6 to $14. I think it might go down. I mean, it already is at 20. So it seems to be the only way this is going to go. The only direction is down. I think 6 to 12 is probably your support level. You want to buy this once it hits below 20. Again, 6 to 12. I think 6 to 12 is a very good range for you. And could this squeeze? I think it could go right back up to at least 40. I mean, if you look at Spider-Man No Way Home and the potential for the movie industry, or I should say the theaters, to just generate a lot of business from the dead, yeah, it just can be resurrected. Just all it takes is one good movie. And they're seeing a lot of revenues coming in, AMC, from Spider-Man and similar movies like that, especially during the summer, during the Christmas season. You have all these big releases coming out. Marvel seems to be churning out the hits, and things are only going to get better for the movie industry in terms of theaters, especially when you have actual good movies, not all this woke garbage. So anyway, I'm not going to comment any further on that, but basically the support level is 6 to 12. So that's it for AMC, and I think that's it for this video. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your support. We're going to do a news video coming up next, so stay tuned. We're going to do that for you shortly. God bless you all. God bless your investments.